Hey everybody, it's AJ with another 10 minutes or less with AJ. Might go over 10 minutes for all I know today, but I wanted to step in, talk about what's happened in today in the Minnesota legislature. A compromise has been made. Yeah. So I don't know, I guess they think that two growers of cannabis in the state, eight compassionate care places throughout the state, and eight different debilities, conditions that will qualify you for medical cannabis in the state of Minnesota. One of the most restrictive bills in the nation is what it is. But it's going to be the 22nd medical marijuana state in the nation, which I'm okay with. We can work on the bill to make it a better bill all the way around after it's into law. It doesn't help chronic pain whatsoever. It doesn't help colitis. There are a lot of things it doesn't help, which is a damn shame because medical cannabis does help a lot of different things that they're not allowing. So what do we need out of this? Well, we didn't need the Senate folding to the House so the governor would sign it. That is pathetic. The Senate had a veto majority. They could have pushed their bill into law, but they folded. They folded and they went with the House version pretty much. It's pretty sad. But, that's what they do. That's what politicians do. Somebody told them they weren't going to get money or something. And it's really sad. But they might get all the money they want. They might get all the endorsements that they want. But they're not going to get all the votes that they want. And that's what it takes to win an election. There's going to be a lot of people voting third party because they're tired of the Democrats and Republicans constantly lying to them, not doing what they've been hired to do. It's sad. Why the hell don't they want to do what the people want? Oh, wait a minute. Might have an answer for you. Yeah. Money. It's all about money. That's all it's ever been about. Politics is a rich man's sport. It's called control. It's called making you do what they want to do, even if you don't like it. So this is what I'm saying. What we need to do. As activists, as people of the state, people of the country, we need to stand up and say we've had absolutely enough of this kind of garbage. Start listening to the people. Start doing your job. What we tell you to do. When we tell you, the people, not just me, but the people. This isn't even a compromise between what the people want, because the people wanted medical marijuana here in the state of Minnesota, 76%. And what we're getting is not helping a lot of people. This is helping a very few. It's a pathetic bill. It's going to be a pathetic law. And yes, I've read the bills. I've read them all. And it's really sad. House File 1818, as originally written, was a good and fair bill. And Dayton just came out to, I'm not going to sign it because the police union won't back it. So there. Well, I believe Governor Dayton, your days are numbered as the governor. Because there are right around 10,000 activists here in Minnesota that disagree with you and will be out this election cycle working against you. And believe it or not, that's 10,000 votes you can't count on. My dog wanted in, now she doesn't come in. She runs away. So, I don't know, whatever. As far as Democrats and Republicans in both the House and Senate, you guys are in trouble too. You pissed off a lot of people. The House, you had a great bill, and you did this compromise bill, which was absolutely one of the worst bills ever made. Senate had an okay bill. It was much better than the compromise bill that the Senate came up with, or the House came up with. And they folded. That's pissed off a lot of activists. A lot of people that vote. You know. So what do we do here? Well, we have to answer bad legislation like this with our vote. We need to say, you screwed up, you had a chance to do it right, and you didn't. I'm recommending to everybody out there, do not vote the major two parties. If you do, you're turning your back on yourself and other people. I know, the old thing. But I don't want the evil one to get into office. Well, you know what? If you vote for the lesser of two evils, you're still voting for evil. Now, I may not agree with the Libertarians 100%. And I may not agree with the Independence Party 100%. And I may not agree with even the Green Party 100%. But those are the three parties you should be voting for. And the Independence Party is a major party in Minnesota, but they're struggling too, I believe. The Green Party, if you believe in social justice and legalization, green energy, a lot of great stuff. And check out our website. I'm a Green Party member. I'm proud to be a Green Party member, so I want you to vote green. Join the Green Party. Go to mngreens.org and sign up. We have a chance to really change things here in Minnesota, but we can't do it when we have the corporate parties holding us back. You can vote for the lesser of two evils, then you're still voting for evil, and you're not making anything better. Or you can send a major message and vote for a third party. I believe there's going to be a candidate for governor with one of these parties. There's a lot of House seats that are being run by Greens, Libertarians, and Independent Party members. Lena Boggs, incredible candidate. I wish I could vote for her. I definitely would. That's how impressed I am with this woman. She's good. And if you're in St. Paul, I think it's 65A, you need to vote for her. Get out and vote this year. Turn out in droves. Take your 18-year-old kids with you. Make them vote. Tell them you're going to vote. You want to stay in my house, you're going to vote, damn it. It is your civic duty to vote. You should be out voting. Time to send a message to the corporate powers. Quit selling our country to the highest bidder. The people are what counts. Not Monsanto. Not 3M. Not any of those companies. Not Target. Not Kohl's. But the people. It is the people that matter here in this state. Not the Koch brothers. Those bastards aren't even from this area, and they shouldn't be allowed to put one dime into this state. That'd be something. You know, if I was governor, I'd be pushing for We the People Act to get passed and to keep all out-state money, all of it, out of state. No out-state money whatsoever. All donations must be from the people, by the people who can vote for you, and not some group out east. Yeah, we the people. We are the people that vote. So our dollars should be the only dollars that go to candidates. Not PAC money, not union money. And I'm a union guy. And I don't want no union money either. The unions want to put your money out there. You go and use it to attack at a candidate if you want, but you put your name on it. And don't put the candidate's name on it. Let's have some truth and honor in what we say. Because it's damn time that this state and this country stands by what they say. If we say that there shouldn't be war, then there shouldn't be war, and we shouldn't be the one picking the fight. If we want energy independence, then we got to lead the frickin' way. Quit going overseas. Quit buying foreign oil. Let's mandatory. Every state building should be on solar and wind power and thermal power, thermal heating and cooling. All state vehicles should be energy efficient vehicles. I don't give a shit if it's a Prius or an electric car or the Elio. If you haven't heard what the Elio is, you need to go out and find it. It's a gas engine vehicle, but it gets 84 miles to the gallon. It's E-L-I-O. Elio. It's time for the people to say we've had enough. It's time for us to stand up and start voting with our mind, knowing what's good for us, not voting with our hearts or fears. Stop voting fear, because when you vote fear, you just vote for evil as well. And I have a lot of Democrat friends and some Republican friends, and they're going to be like, oh, here he goes again. Off on his wild, rants again, talking about how my party is no good. Well, if you weren't taking corporate bribes, that's what they are. They're briberies, because you're promising action later on in the future. When you take money from me, you're promising me that you're going to work for the people of this country, this state, this city, this county, whatever. You're not working for corporations, and you're not taking corporate money. It's time to vote third parties. It's time to change the action. It's time to change the way this country is run. Only we can do this. Only we can make changes that we need to make. If you believe in anything I've said here today, that's the way you should be voting. Third party, sending a message. Medical cannabis, it's gonna happen. We're gonna change the laws to include more ailments. Hell, eventually, it's gonna be legalized. There's nothing these fools can't stop. It's gonna happen. It's not a legal problem, it's a social problem. We gotta stop putting non-violent drug offenders in jail. Just because they're using doesn't make it a legal problem. It is a social problem, and it should be dealt with properly. We can't continue to make laws that people will continue to break because they're stupid laws. Like prohibition. I've talked to more kids in my own city of Cottage Grove that deal cannabis or can get cannabis than I know adults. That's a fact. You don't have to like it. You don't have to believe it. I know because there's civic leaders in this community that will watch this video and they won't believe it. I guarantee it's the truth. There are no less than 15 teenage dealers up at Park Senior High. I guarantee you that. No less. I talked to a 12-year-old 2 years ago. She had a bag of weed on her, that big. You know, she told me, I can get you any type you want. I was even shocked that she would even show me, because she didn't know me. I was doing interviews for my radio show. Out of all the 13 kids that I talked to, all 13 said they either had it or could get me some. And most of them proved it by either making phone calls right then and there or showing it to me. I also talked to 13 adults. One who was 19 could get it in a day or two. Talked to all of them about alcohol. One adult couldn't get it. That was the 19-year-old. None of the kids had a ready supply of alcohol. Of those 13 kids, none of them had a ready supply. In fact, one told me that her dad, that's right, her dad locked up everything of alcohol every night. There was no chance for her to ever get it into their liquor cabinet or his beer refrigerator because it was locked. But we don't want to do that with cannabis or any other drugs. We want to keep it on the black market because, keeps the industrial prison complex in business. Puts away a lot of non-violent people. It's just wrong. And this 10 minutes with AJ is now turning into 20 minutes today. Enjoy. I hope you guys like these things. I've not gotten any negative feedback, but I've gotten positive feedback on it. And I appreciate it. If you don't like something I have to say, feel free to comment. I don't care. This is my free speech. That's why it's 10 minutes with me, not you. If you want to do 10 minutes with you, you do it, okay? Because that's the way life is. You have the right to. Till they take that away from us. You know, they've taken the declaration, not the declaration. What the hell am I thinking of? The Constitution, and they've wiped their ass with it so many times. I'm not even sure we could read it. Excuse me. Losing my voice a little bit here. All right. It's been 20 minutes. I'm 10 minutes over. I'm going to let it go. We'll talk to you all real soon. This has been another 10 minutes or less with AJ. Today, 20 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of food for thought, or thought for food, or, yeah. Think about it. Anyways, love you. Peace out. Have a great night. Bye-bye.